Okay. The cat is now thoroughly distracted by toys, and I gave her a drink of water. Let's get through this first day. Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and be mean to your elders day? Whippersnappers. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? That's right, Phoenix. We have proof that shows this boy could not have committed this murder. Struck him like... It's not that. The break was pinned by duct tape. Proof that shows that the boy could not have committed this murder? Well, he could have gotten in... Oh, Studio for employees grants entry into Studio 1. Yeah. Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter the Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a key card? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What's her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. I have to say, that is probably one of the smoothest... Oh, God. Well, I abstained my own, comments, because I was about to say that was one of the easiest outs Phoenix has ever had, but I forgot it's Oldbag. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh no. Oh great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. I love Wendy Oldbag. She's just the best old woman in the world. She's one of those epic old women that you should never, ever think that is anything but extraordinary, because she's got shit up her sleeve and she will dish it out as soon as she goes under the bus. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Spill, Oldbag. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? He should have known something was fishy. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but I want to continue. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at studios that day of murder. They had nothing to do with it, you see. So they told me just to pretend I hadn't been at the studios that day. Oh, yeah, okay. So they were actually in the studio? Yeah, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grumble. I'll kill this woman. I swear it. Oh, Edward. You poor babe. I feel sorry for Edward. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Take a look. I think we have it all, Your Honor. We have learned there were others at Global We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's points. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Edward is not happy. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. All right. October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 3. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigation. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? Could it have really been Miss Oldbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Alright. Awesome. Yes, always safe. Always safe. Just like writing an essay.